Most of us must learn to love people and use things rather than loving things and using people. Most of us must learn to love people and use things rather than loving things and using people. Romans 12:10. Love one another deeply as brothers and sisters. Outdo one another in showing honor. There was a little old lady who was suffering from a degenerative eye condition that had left her nearly blind. She had 3 sons, and each wanted to prove that he loved her more than the others. The first son brought her an expensive Mercedes with a chauffeur included, thinking this would surely win her approval. The second son bought a 15-room mansion, thinking this would surely be the best that any of them could offer her. The third son had to do something even better, so he decided to give his most prized possession, a parrot that he had been training for 15 years to memorize the entire Bible. You could name any verse and the parrot could quote it word for word, verbatim ad literatum. What a gift that would be. Well, the old mom went to the first son and said, "Son, the car is beautiful. It has everything you could ever want in it. But I don't like to go out anymore. So please return the car." Then she surprised her second son by saying, "The house is just gorgeous, but it's too much for me. I only live in one room, and it's too large to clean and take care of. I really don't need a house, but thank you anyway." Finally, she went to the third son and said, "Son, I just want to thank you for your most thoughtful gift. That chicken was delicious." Remember that woman was going blind? So when she saw the parrot, assumed it was a chicken, she finished it and enjoyed it. It's shocking the things we call love. Roy T. Bennett said, "Be the reason someone smiles. Be the reason someone feels loved and believes in the goodness in people." To us, family means putting your arms around each other and being there. Barbara Bash. It is not always that money or things are needed. Sometimes all that is required is being there for someone. The best present you can give family is always being present for them. Take time out and check on the family. It is not just money. These guys had grown to a point where they could afford these luxuries. But at that age, it didn't mean anything to that old woman. What she wanted was the company of their children. Like one day they will just drop around, come and spend their weekend with them, with her. And she would treasure that much more, that money. Sometimes we build houses, powerful television, beautiful sofas and all that, and we dump our wives in. And as men, we go out chasing after money. And when our wife starts complaining, all we say is that I've given you everything. I've given you a car. I've given you this. Ladies and gentlemen, these things are good, but they are not sufficient. Your presence means a lot to your parent, means a lot to your family than these things. We think that by providing, it is good to provide, because if you don't also provide, it's another issue. But you realize that a man has money, yet the wife or the girlfriend is seeing somebody else who you have no idea in terms of comparison, because this other guy has nothing. The only reason he's throwing this one is because this one has more time for her than the husband who has everything. So let us, in our quest to provide, also take time to spend time with the people we claim we love. It is the most important gift you can give to anybody. If I give my children everything in life and don't spend time with them, I have taken from them the greatest treasure they can ever have. If you do same to your husband or your wife, especially to your parents whom you have left in the village, and all you do is you buy provision and send to them, and you don't even remember the last time you saw your parent, it is a dangerous thing. You will grow up one day, and when you experience that one, you will know how difficult and how hard it is. Please, wherever your parents are, I implore you this week, call them, take leave, go and visit them. Let them know how you treasure them. That means a lot to them than your monies and the things you can buy for them. It is very important.